Everyone, a surprise last stream by Roger the Pirate. And I know it's what moment, but you know, that's a BS live stream. Cool. A miniature live stream, not official once a month live stream. This one's been positive for a few live streamers. This first one, yeah, is a good person. This one's originally from the UK, but he's a British UK expat to Australia. He's the one and only punk and I'm not swearing, so yeah. Hello, AJ, and I know it's a surprise last stream, but this guy's a funkin' hungry. Paste, yeah, yeah. Hey, King AJ. I just come from a couple of hours live stream with Hyper Sapien TV. Yeah, huh, how's everything going, matey? This is his hobby channel, Hyper Sapien Hobbies. He's very good at it, to be truly honest. Called Hyper Sapien Hobbies. He's very good at it, yeah. And this one, here's his live streaming channel, Hyper Sapien TV. Who's watching there? Jeez. We might have you might have tested me out at first, but it's the good testing out, but G did. Because sometimes people sort of they go along with YouTubers, or they might do similar content. That it's a good way to test me out, you know. Sometimes people test each other out, but it tests me out in a good way. In it tests me whether or not I'm good. I'm gonna sort of hang in there with him, you know, because I didn't want to don't fall out with people and that. Just sort of thought, oh well, just might as well hang in there with Funkin. This guy is a good, was an awesome guy. He does the various things on his main channel. This guy is an awesome guy too. Actually, yeah, I actually met him, saw his channel through Funk and Hungry. If it was Funk and Hungry, I wouldn't know about this awesome guy's channel. This it, it's actually not bad, you know. He's probably a bit of a Brody, but it doesn't worry me when someone's a Brody. As long as they're a good guy, that's what no, his name is Cody, the Aussie Brody. Oh, that's a fair Brody actually, but you know, that's his nefarious channel, and this is his live stream channel. Cody, the Aussie Bro. One watching this guy. No, with by myself, AJ. I'm not Mr. Beast or PewDiePie or anything like that. I do watch their live streams or watch part of live streams back. Tell me what tea it is, because from November to about early March, I tend to watch Cody's full streams on his channel, but another time another time I have to watch it back a bit, like yeah, at the beginning of the streams and that. So with this man, he's from Queensland. Name is besides so much check back. Do you know that we do? Because Mark's from Queensland, I'm from New South Wales. Funk Hungry's from South Australia, which is a state west of me. Cody's from Northern Territory, which is state northwest of me, and that's where Cody lives. And state just directly north of me is Mark Ched Talk. This woman's from this woman's from the US. Sometimes she goes live with her husband, Mrs. Austin. Mrs. Austin is all channel that's meant already. She's from USA. Yeah. Yeah, she does most of the live streams, sometimes with her husband, Ryan. Most of the time I'm busy when she does her live streams, but you know, I usually watch back on them and yeah. Same with this. Mm. I've seen something on Facebook, so same about that. I got two. I see two people watching now. One's most likely King AJ and is it King Robbo 55? Doubt it. But this one's from Australia. Most likely have one. I love others one channel, but because during Funk and Hungary's last year, he lost two. Me, Roger the Pirate, and my half brother Robert Five go one each, which is good because I like to see other channels grow. Robert Five, I know he's probably do a live stream with 750 subscribers. It started as a passion project for me and Robert Five our YouTube channels. Any subscribers subscribe to us is actually a confidence booster for both me and Robert Five because we do create content once a week. Friday is if we only do once a week, and does take a little bit of time to create content. You know, any content creator to you, but they do not dox people you don't like because I nearly got doxed myself. I'm fair that you did it, but I need evidence to prove it. Because if I go accusing somebody that I didn't do, they can sue me. Like, for example, if I say so and so with a so and so, they can sue me. No one's watching now. One person's watching now. None. This person's from Scotland. Hey, this person's from Scotland. Good. Terminator. We said it was a passion project. They for YouTube for me and Robert Five Life. And every time I want you to add Robert Five Life and me to your channel list. We're not worried about getting paid. We're not interested in getting paid. We're just doing it as a passion project. Having subscribers adds a little bit of bone injector. We get more confident the more subscribers there is. You know, and the more there is, the, the more we get confident doing our content. That's when the person comes back on. And this is Cherno Chat's live stream channel. It's because the more long I got keep this live stream going, the more it adds. Yeah, thank you, King AJ. Yeah, King James of Scotland. Because every time I see a familiar name, I add them as moderators, like you, AJ. Other moderators is Robert of Life, my half brother, Joanne, Funk and Hungry, Cody, King Mark. One's really helped me and Robert Fotler through as moderators, and you're moderator too, AJ, because you're very, very positive. I don't know why, but you've always been positive right from the start I knew you, AJ. I know you might be embarrassed. Oh, you shouldn't say that. But it, because I know you've always been a very supportive person. Because Robert Fotler doesn't want to be paid because he recognises everybody's busy and wouldn't have time to watch YouTube and doesn't want not to be paid. Robert Pavlov. He's instead of me and Robert Pavlov's passion project, like doing reviews, doing this and that. I'm the one who suggested it to him. Yes, I keep in contact with all my siblings. I come from different fathers. But I want to suggest it to him. Do you want to do reviews like food and drink reviews? I said, "Are you sure?" And I says, "Yeah, I'd like to." But he said to me on mobile phone or cell phone is what you want to call them. He said, sleep it overnight. Sleep it over for a few days, he said, just in case you change your mind and let me know then. I actually gave it a finger like that. I said, okay. And a couple of days later, I said to him, I wanted like still to do food and drink reviews. I said, okay. Well, he did it for me with well, some bubblegum flavored drink. I like a cafe. It used to be called the Paragon of Cafe, or Popular Cafe. But it's changed names twice since then. Because it's gone from Paragon Cafe, the Morgos Cafe, back to Katrina's Paragon Cafe. That's been about 11 years I've been here. Man, because I saw coming first after I came back to Australia and living in Australia. And I've been here for about a month or so, and Rob Pavlov and his current partner moved down too. You know, we don't live together. Me and Robert Pavlov live in separate places. And I got a partner too, but this is my base. We call the base where I do live streams and also record videos. We do videos and live streams. I got two now. One's probably AJ. One's probably be Funk and Hungry or Stylesy or Mark Trent Talk. Or Cody. He's a good man, Cody, and Mark and Funk and Hungry and all of them. With Mark, Trent Talk actually met him through Funk and Hungry. Not that one bloke. I don't get on with him anymore. Robbo, the blockhead vlogger. He's friends with the only reason, and there's one Too Aussie because the only reason I didn't like Too Aussie anymore, he talks like a essay. Wow, it's fun. Is this 50? Like it's fun. Yeah, Robbo Five Live actually puts it best. I don't feel like 50-year-old fellow kid, and in why he didn't like Funk and Hungry is stupid, really, because Funk and just says something funny to him. I think it's something funny, and being two Aussies, took it the wrong way. The freaking quit. Because I reckon two Aussie sees a old boot leather, eats it. Oh, 10 out of 10. Well, Funk and Hungry and a few others. In my small town, we don't have McDonald's, Hungry Jacks, or KFC or nothing, but we've got a few local supply things and that. But at the moment, we got um cold noodle stuff we brought in town, and they get it from Melbourne, from the Asian pantry, and there's some Asian shop in town nearby Woolworths, local Woolworths, because we don't have Coles, we have Woolworths. A couple of stores up from the CBD. And got food. Thought we could get a couple of noodle stuff, and also got a couple of drink reviews to go through too. Two beer, two alcohol beverages, and a soft drink, and an energy drink or something. Energy drink. And I'd like to see people go to Robert Foffer because I know he would I know he did videos for his 100 and 250 subscriber specials. He forgot all about his 50 subscriber special. Not intentionally, but fairly busy for a while. And probably when he knew it, he's got 100, nearly 100. I know Fucking Hungry shouted me out a few times and a few others. At the time, Roadfall Love got, let's refresh, he's 556 subscribers. Because I know for a fact, if he gets to 750 subscribers, which is a good effort for him, I think he'd do a live stream. 1,000. I know he's forever grateful for all the subscribers he gets. Doesn't matter you're male, female, slim Jims. What do you want to identify as these days, I'm not sure what Rafael, but my average range for people watch my live videos is 35 to 45 years old. That's 97% of them. Ours is other ages, And 99% of them are male. If it's over to alcoholic beverage, this is my top five people who watches it for my alcoholic beverages. USA, number one. Number two, Australia. Number three, USA. Number four, Japan. And number five, Russia. But if I do not do another coverage like the food review or whatever, it goes one, Turkey, two, Australia, three, New Zealand, number four, Germany, and number five, United Kingdom. That's all food reviews. Because I watch it every so often. No, Robert Fireflies could be different because he says something. I guess he's from 37 to 27. 27 to 30, 25 to 35 years old. But that's what he did. I'm not an old age. I'm probably old as you. See, look. See, look. I got grey this side, grey this side. So I'm old. Oh, you're older than me. I'm 45. You're only 2 years older than me. The only reason me and Robert Pop are half brothers because my father died when I was a baby. And my mother was 16 at the time. I was. Yeah, Robert Pop called himself the Wolf because actually last name is Wolfman. And every time he has a baby, a kid, he says, "Oh, you're my wolf cub." Well, wolf cub. He would say, he'd say, he's a good father, Robert Five Life. Despite being a fiercely pro person, what I know about him, he's a very good father. Even his girlfriend says so because he didn't want to get married. He said he wants to save money, do other things. Him and his girlfriend, no, current one, anyhow. She got two kids from a previous relationship, but they managed to have a kid last year, and Robert Foxlife got two kids from a previous relationship himself, but they broke down between 2009 to 2014, and that broke down. And they broke up between 24 mid 2014 to 2019. He was single, but 2019 he fell in love. And yeah, he moved in with her, and she had two kids from a previous relationship, but he treats them like his own kids. He treats them like his own kids, and what you have to do if you have stepkids, you gotta treat them like your own. Doesn't matter if it's it doesn't matter if they're someone else's, but you have to treat it like your own. Like me, I'm a step kid. So my step Royal father is my stepfather. He treated me like a kid, like his own kid. And we got along well, and he's in the Royal Australian Navy. Then I found out I got a lot of parents in the military, like Australian and European military too. Because my grandfather, mum's side, was in World War Two, and my grandfather, my dad's side, my biological dad's side, was a sniper in World War in the War Two, like a sniper, which means you have to you know pick your target, be invisible, the boom, Remember, it's like hunting, except you be and So to get to the top, you have to start with your bottom, you know, because you take out the bottom guys after a while, they run people to command, you know, like the privates. Then you have to take the lance corporals, the sergeants, so much, etc. And the right people to command, you go from bottom up. You have to, yeah, see it, AJ. You have to make a nest, which makes yourself visible to the people you go. Yeah, boom. Most mate grandparents to the recent times have to go through a little scope thing on the rifle. This is before the scopes and rifles got put in, you know. That's a cow. This is before they put in scopes in the rifles, you know. They had there's little things on rifles, and then you have to be precise, you know. Just on rifles, and this for kick pads too, you know. Because most guns kick back, and rifles go boom, and nowadays you got kick pads in the shot rifles if you choose to. You know, I know my way around guns and that. You know, mm. I got I feeling military and I got taught around guns pretty young age. You know, I never served in the military. Never have. Never have. I never have served in the military. Never have. Never have been. You know, never will be. Never have. And I have not been in the military, but I have family has. But not me. I've never been in the military. So you can, I've never been in the military in my life. And on my way around a gun, that's all. And what to look for and how to clean guns and how to unplug guns and what to look for and turn on safety and off safety and whatnot. I want this man to be have more subscribers to be truly honest. Let's lift him up to 750. But brother, Robert Five I'd like to get him to 750, if not 1,000 and beyond. Robert Five. I'd seem to get to 750. It'd be good. Yeah, I tried to make a little surprise one that my official one's not till the 4th of I know the Women's Day Origin starts next Thursday. I follow NRL, Nero Five Life. Now Robert Five Life likes Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs in the club league. Mm. He sees Origin as an interesting. It, he sees it as a makes his own lineup by watching matches. He doesn't. He goes unbiased because they must support Kennedy Banks and Bulldogs, but when he watches matches, he watches it closely and he picks a team from all clubs fairly. And every year, he always sends me his Australian NRL, his Australian team of all the clubs he's seen. Like the end of the season, you know. Like last year when Penrith Panthers won the premiership. So four players of the Panthers he picked. two of us on the bench and two of us on the and one forward and one halfback. And that's from the Panthers, you know. You picked one from the Bulldogs team and doesn't the not halfback, and he's very fair, you know. Just I know Robert Pavlov supports the Kenny Bulldogs through and through. You know, I know where they start to count. Robert Pavlov told me yesterday, 1 May, no, June, July. You know, what the thing I don't like is this trans women getting into women's sports because women's fought so hard to get their sports recognised. Yeah, like as legit as men's, like in all sports, soccer or football, as I call it in Europe and South America, and golf and cricket. AFL, not so much. Well, me a little bit. Robert Five Life, he sort of, yeah, I don't mind, but Robert Five Life a little bit, but me a little bit too, but I don't really watch it much, AFL, which is weird because AFL started off as in the 1850s by a guy called Tom Willis. He wanted summer sports like cricket and all. I mean, he wanted to keep people who play sports in spring and summer fit during the off season. You know, because he at the time he was Australian, but he went to England to finish off his university, which is a rarity for Australians to get their education in the UK at the time. He came back, he played like Union Blue and that, and he said, "Oh, I don't think Union would be suitable for harder Australian grounds." He created something called Australian rules football with a round ball. This is for official AFL began the more codified rules, you know. And he said, I want to keep people who say spring and summer sports fit during the off season. And like, fit in that during the off season. And when so 1896 or 1897 when codified rules came in and official AFL began, you know. This is after 40 years after Tom Willis wanted to create AFL as well, you know, or VFL as they known as the time, Victorian Football Leagues at the time. So I know a little bit about AFL. 100 years later, this VFL turned to AFL, you know. Yeah, some of them, they lost quite a few players, Panthers, some of them to the Canterbury Bulldogs, especially Captain Crichton. Because last year, Bulldogs got so as the most improved team because 2023 they're down near the bottom of the ladder. And last year they copped up to six and they lost the first week of the finals. And Panthers they did lost some good players, right? I admit that. Some of the Bulldogs, some of the other like Super League in the UK and the other rival clubs in the sport, you know. But I mentioned in four in a row, though, which is rare considering the state of the play these days, you know. Be back in a minute. It's If you don't know about Robert Five, he does support the County Bankstown Bulldogs. He's followed him since he was a little Robert Five, you know. He's following me now. I'm 5'10". He's 6 foot. And he got a twin sister, you know. Right? Robert like goes to me, taller than your half brother. He says, yeah, I about this much, Robert Five. This is, yeah. This is, oh yeah. This is, yeah, I fed you. I've, I've fed him once. Him and his twin sister once. Because his father was in the bedroom putting his clothes away, you know, on his base leave and that. Like, when in the military, you get base leave and that every so often. His mother just come out of the bathroom. I come out of my bedroom, out of the kitchen for some odd reason. I don't know why. Mm. I saw his older sister. There's one between me and him. Playing in the lounge room out and saw right off my life. His sister thought I saw something on the table and I thought, what's that? And then I saw bottles. And you thought, I'll feed this bottle to right off my life. His other twin sister. And there's no instruction manual to older siblings how to feed younger siblings. Because before you know, you could be a year younger than the other sibling, or a year older. Mm. The pike, the both try to drink the milk, probably a bit too much for them to handle. You have to do one or the other. How to do juggling actually. When you get twins, you have to do the juggling act. Yes, who Mum said, Roger, this is yes, Mum. I try feed your siblings. This is yes, Mum. He said, best sit them, lay them down and let me, let me and father help me doing that. And we did. Still as I told us there's no instruction manual how to feed your younger siblings. There's no book instruction manuals older siblings how to feed younger siblings manual. That's only once though. They did it once. So whenever Robert Fowler gets a little bit cheeky, I would say, right, I fed you once. He's a very private guy the rest of the time, he's Robert Fowler, he's very so I've never been to the Penrith Panthers League Club yet for the New Year's fireworks yet. No, I haven't, a cow. I'd like to, but I haven't been to yet. But it's mostly we work and like New Year's Eve full time because I got a full time. You know, Maybe I've had off do love repairing computers, cleaning them up, like literally cleaning the screens, store security, and stuff like that. Like, and after we clean them up and store security, we usually turn it on and test it out and see if it worked. Rough off, I put on a police prosecutor once. Let me see how. He popped in one day. He says, "This computer's plays up, and it keeps freezing up at me, and it's sort of craps me off fast a little bit. Can you install some security for me, and also unfreeze my computer, and also install some computers like the keyboard?" What's his name? It says blah blah blah. It's okay. I fix that for you. Put it back, fixes it up, turns it on. It makes me sick seeing it. It actually has CP, child, child PRN. He actually had to dob him in. It says, please, he's actually sick in his stomach himself when he saw it. He didn't like it himself. He said, "Please, can you just check this up? This got some disgusting content on it." He says, "When you mean disgusting, he says child sick stuff on it." He said, and because police prosecutor is actually a lawyer for the police. They one that goes through cases and bring evidence to court and whatnot. The police and after gives that to other people, he's getting in trouble. It, this is your charges and what. They went through it and they discussed what I saw on this police prosecutor's computer got child PRN in it. On it. So did he fix up a computer and install that? And when you turn a computer, which is tough to do for you fix up computers and clamp computers and that, yeah, was viewed when he saw it himself. That's how gross it was. Because her yum is spewed. Spewed up in that. Him, like me, do not like this sort of thing. You know, he has evidence, but to give evidence in court when he got called to go up and stand and that. Got sentenced of about 10 years jail or something, what he heard. I look at mostly mundane ones, usually like, oh, can you repair my keyboard or restore some security and whatnot. Yeah, I got three legends, three kings and queens watching me, and it's the cows I want yappering, yappering at the moment. Anyone got any questions? Like any questions about my work or? And I do martial arts, couple of martial arts like karate, Muay Thai, and I do a little bit of BJJ as well. Been doing karate since I was 6. After I convinced my mum to do it, you know, I've been doing Muay Thai since my teen years. Muay Thai like Thailand kickboxing because Muay Thai got elbows, hands, knees, and kicks as well. But elbows all boxing rules. You can't hit back the head, no low blows and stuff. But you can kick at the thighs, in and out thighs, like legs. So you only do punches and elbows above the waist. No punch above heads or low blows and that. Robert Pavlov has played Assassin's Creed Shadows games a little bit, but not me personally, no. And I'm not talking about Robert Pavlov. I want him to get to 750, if not 1,000, because I know 750 would go live again. Yeah, Robert Pavlov is more familiar with video games than I am, Sakal. So, best of that's Robert Pavlov at video games because I don't play video games that much. He plays video game. He's more into more video games news than me. So best asks to Robert Pavlova, not me. Although we both do food and drink reviews. But he's more into video game news and reviews and that than me. Best to ask him, not me. I do a once a month live stream on the 4th of May, which is on the 4th of May, Sunday, 4th of May, my time. which is a week before Mother's Day. In Australia, Mother's Day, anyhow. Yeah, my once a month live stream, once a month is on the 4th of May, which is a week, not a month, a week before Mother's Day. Because I was originally going to 11th of May, but then I looked it up and it's just that's Mother's Day, so that's that's all the mothers, grandmothers, mothers, grandmothers, stepmothers, so forth, and foster parents and that, you know. So I decided to bring it to the 4th of May so I can avoid, you know, give clip back the head for doing on Mother's Day, you know. I know it's I occasionally show timing because some people say, "Oh, it's so time." Yeah, that's for views and like, you know, this is 1:39 on Sunday morning, the 27th, because 2 days ago was Anzac Day, which it means Australia and New Zealand Army Corps, which means, you know, we recruited people from Australia and New Zealand to take over there and that. It is a call. I try not to stay too late. Where's my last live stream gone for? View my channel. That's current live stream. 52:33. Gone over that. You too, Kingsicle. Yeah, I got two people watching me. You know, I play the most boring live stream ever. I don't care if you think that. I respect people's respect. Yeah, I watched. I went through these ones earlier. You know, Upper Seven TV's live stream, which is 3.5 hours long, nearly 4 hours long. Well, kind but it hasn't started, but like when we first did reviews and a few other things, but I hanged in there. I hanged in there with him because I don't know why, but I saw something special about him, and he'd be a good YouTuber. The only reason I don't like Too Aussie too much, he saw said something to me too once when I was where after I started reviewing myself, and I said a comment to Too Aussie. He says, "Oh, I don't know what you do with reviews. You're just hopeless at it." Instead of giving tips or help out young, smaller YouTubers himself, like to pick him up, he runs them down. Like with me and Funk Hungry did. Funk Hungry's experienced similar things with Too Aussie. He said to me, "Oh, I don't know what you've used. You can't you know how to talk. You can't effing spell. So I don't know what you're effing doing reviews." It's really common sense, but he said that to me once. Do not send hate to Too Aussie. Do not send hate to him. Do not dox him. Because I got doxed from my last place in Cootamundra, New South Wales. That's why I moved house. Because so many docs, I don't know who it was, but they doxed me. In my last place, I was in Cootamundra. So I moved place from one two-bedroom place to another two-bedroom house. This is my base two-bedroom house, but I live with my girlfriend who's got a three-bedroom house. But she respect my decision. This is my base because we signed a prenuptial agreement, which means it's a legal document that we're coming in a relationship with whatever you own. You take out of it when you event of a split up, when you split up or divorce, etc. And this is my base. I've got a base for this is where I record all my videos, do all my live streams. I know it's the middle of the night for me because it's almost quarter to 2 in the morning. So I try to keep it at least an hour, which is another 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Because if every video in live stream a content creator does as watch time, and also live streams, also the videos, no like pre-recorded ones, doesn't matter um premium or not. Same with live streams. I watch time too. Yeah, I do. I'm called Okinawan karate. If you want to know, and then Muay Thai, which is Muay Thai kickboxing. Yeah, those are most of the fitness first up in there. Yeah, get up there now. That's like a huge chest. Roy's got a huge chest too, like huge lung capacity. Because he's been doing martial arts since he was a kid too. That is my younger brother. Yeah, younger Robert Fowler is one with a beard, like brown. He's got brown, but he's actually in when you get his hair color, he's light brown. Yeah, his beard is brown, which yeah, I don't just find it strange. That's surprising. That's Robbo Firefly, my brother. Yeah, not King Robbo. Oh, yeah, King Robbo Firefly, please. I like him to 750 subscribers. He's not 1,000 because it started as a passion project, but more subscribers he gains, more it more what makes us confidence. Make us more confident in doing content creations. See with Funk and Hungry, subscribe to him. He does food reviews, and then I like to see him to get 3,000. Mark Shed Talk. He does completely different content to me. Like motor engines and tractors and whatnot. In nearly 800, I'd like to get to over 1,000 Ks. Like 1,000 K subscribers, he does love. And Cody, the Ulster, the Alistair, the Aussie Alistair Fanbrady with this is 12.2. I'd like to get to 13, 14K subscribers. It does the various things on his show, like food reviews, you might do reaction videos, you might do various things on his channel. He does I got a live stream channel called Aussie the Aussie Brony. He does live streams every Monday night. Unless he states otherwise, unless he puts a notification up or a video up where he can't make it up Monday, he usually does it on Monday. Usually about 7 o'clock East time, like PM. And Mark Shed Talk. He used to do it on Tuesday, but then he does it on Thursday. Mark Shed Talk his live streams. He used to do it on Tuesday, then Thursday, and so with Hyper Sapien TV. It does it all over the place at first, but then he, after a while, he settled on Saturday, like 8:30 my time, and you know, we're zoot, sh- shoot through. Until next time, I'll see you around. Until then, I'll see you around.